Hey everyone, real quick, welcome to this really short video, I'm hoping. What we wanted to do was real quick just go over what to expect when taking a trade or taking a signal, whether it be your own or a signal in the group. So real fast, this is our six-figure signals channel. We can see there's quite a bit on here. Sorry, let me minimize it. Of course, that didn't work. Silly me. Okay, so we can see there's quite a bit of, let me just close all these windows. Go me. So now that we've got this minimized as it should be, okay, when we send out a signal, it's going to typically have a take profit, a stop loss, um, and kind of where we're entering at. These are typically meant to be market execution orders. So they're not pending orders unless they are otherwise stated as a pending order. So as you can see, kind of going back in history, some of them will be videos, some of them will be huge, trade warnings from Mr. Elvis because he loves that sort of stuff. Mine are more videos. And of course, Pat's have a more swing kind of setup. But this is the format in which you're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for either a video from myself or just some basic information and management. And this is what you're really looking for. Now, once you get this signal, whether it be mine or from anybody else, okay, no matter where it came from, your own signal, my signal, Pat, Elvis, your job is to go to the group and or go to your charts, go through your rules and say, okay, does this match enough of my criteria to take this trade? If it matches enough of your rules, particularly personally, unto yourself and not on anyone else, you would enter that trade. Okay. And from there, I'm going to stop this share. Okay. I'm going to go to a new share. What you're going to be doing to be effective. Well, where's my numbers at? There we go. Bear with me, that's that new indicator we just had built, and I don't know how to turn off the sound. We really need to figure that out soon though. So once you have your trade, whether from me, Elvis, Pat, your own personal trade, no matter where you got it from, you've analyzed it, it matches your rules, you've considered what the spread is to enter, what your leverage is on your account. If you're not using one of our recommended brokers, I can't tell you how your fees are set up. I can't tell you what your availability in margin is going to be, or if there's going to be a swap fee or a commission or any of those things. If you're using the brokers we recommend, obviously we can work with you through them. So now you've got your trade, you've analyzed it, you're ready to enter. Your job is to know the fees that are going to be associated with this. If this is a swing trade, there will be swap fees. If this is a swing trade, if you're not using AFX and a few other brokers, there are going to be commissions if you hold that trade for multiple days and weeks. So bear that in mind. Please, consider that in your entry. But all sorry, all you're going to be doing is coming to the spreadsheet. Okay, you can pick and choose your percentage that you're going to be going for, your balance that you're starting with. I wouldn't recommend going much higher than this if you're not using a 2001 broker. I wouldn't recommend going much higher than this if you're not using at least a 1001 broker, because you don't want to blow your account. Now, I don't care if it was my signal, Pat's signal, or Elvis's signal. Try to stay more toward this highlighted blue, okay, lower, less aggressive lot size. So this is based off of going for a take profit of approximately 55 pips. This is telling you what lot size you're going to use based off of your account balance. So stay in this column, even if the take profit is, for example, 25 pips. Granted, if it's only 25 pips, it will take you 2 trades to hit this next amount, but that's okay. This is based off of controlling your available margin and controlling the money in your account as to not over leverage or over risk yourself. Now, sorry. So you're going to enter it according to this. If your account size is 228 or more, you can use this row. If your account size is less than 228, so let's say it's 227, you're going to go to the row right above it, okay? And that's the lot size you're going to use. You're always going to use this side. It's just going to keep your account a lot safer. So now you've got your trade, you've got your lot size. So you're entering your trade. It is your job from this moment on to manage that trade. So again, whether it was your trade, a signal, if it was a bot, it doesn't matter where the trade came from. Knowing how to manage it is the most important thing, and it will be the difference between you withdrawing and you reloading your trading account. So having said that, the most important thing you're going to be doing is managing it. You're always, always, always going to move your stop into profit once you're up 10, 15 pips or so. I don't care what pair, always protect your profit. Secondly, always use a trailing stop. So for example, a really good rule of thumb, especially for this time of year, is to use a trailing stop of approximately 30% of the average daily range. It's kind of safe, kind of small, not going to help you catch the most of the big swing moves, but it's safe. And for right now, the most important thing you can be is safe. Also, if you have access to one, use a trade manager. That trade manager is going to help either kick you in, knock you out, scale you in, or scale you out of the trade consistently, even on the times where you may have, misclicked the button, forgot to move your stop into profit, forgot to apply your trailing stop, forgot to apply your take profit. Because when you're managing so many trades, that is the most important thing you can possibly do. So definitely add a trade manager on there. And last but not least, make sure you watch your margin. My rule of thumb is typically less than 500%. You don't want your account to get much less than that. Now, if you're a good trader and you know your accuracy ratios, by all means, you can go to 300%. As you see, our Mr. John Smith in the group, he maxes his out to the fullest, which some people have the capacity to do, and that's great. But for me, in kind of safe trading, keep your margin, in and around 500% available margin. When you do that, you'll typically be able to take approximately 4 swing trades at one time. So that should answer any questions in terms of how you're going to be doing this, whether it be the signals or your own trades. Now, again, like I've said before, once you hit certain levels in life, if you only have $22,000 to pay off your car loan, by all means, when you get in and around this range, please withdraw. If you only need, $13,000 to be debt free, then take it out. If you make, less than $5,000 a month and you hit in this range, please withdraw. You can definitely start back over, leave a few extra hundred in there just to start a little higher up on your spreadsheet. But withdraw, give yourself the psychological advantage of understanding that this is real, that this can pay your bills, that you can become proficient, and that it's not just this money in and out of this imaginary account online. So there's a huge kind of asset in terms of withdrawing. I don't care how big or how small it is. Now I'm going to check my YouTube on whichever window that's open. I think it's Safari. Make sure there's no major questions from anybody watching right now. All right, awesome. So there aren't any questions. I think this will answer 99% of things that you guys are asking. This is going to be pinned in every single group, and it's the most important thing you can do. So again, analyze your trade, make sure it matches your rules, enter it according to either a consistent lot size or compounding it. But quit doing that whole bouncing back and forth, just random lot sizes because you like the number. That's gambling. It's not trading and it's not investing. Obviously, manage your own spread, your leverage, your commissions, your fees, and watch your margin, and manage your trades. So if the trade hits more than 10, 15 pips in profit, we're going to count it as something that you guys should have been able to manage, which is something that we've been seeing time and time again, where these trades will go into profit, market reverses, or there's huge news. But that's something that you guys have to be able to kind of manage on your own. So I hope this helps. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And this is NFP week, so please be mindful of the US dollar. It's going to do some shady stuff all week. But I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Take care and God bless.